Human beings are social animals. Our lives depend on other humans. We develop and learn about the world around us through the filter of other people. Our connections to others are key not to only our survival but also to our happiness and the success of our careers. Social. Of or relating to society or its organisation. Media. The main means of mass communication regarded collectively. There are 3.4 billion active social media users worldwide. 135 minutes are spent on social media every day. Instagram, Snapchat and YouTube are the most popular social media platforms among young teenagers.
My name is Malcolm. I'm 71 years old. I'm a former head teacher and I now work for a local university. From what I read, and I read a lot of newspapers particularly, it seems to me that particularly the crazes and the way people need to follow each other has definitely had some effect on teens' mental health, yes.
Hi guys, I'm Charlie, I'm 17 and I'm literally on social media all the time. I think I'm addicted to it, to be honest. And also, like, it's a very good way of contacting people, but I think a lot of people forget that it's so easy to get addicted to it, to focus more on living the life that people are going to see rather than living the life that you're actually living. So, like, for example, you're only going to post the things that will look good and make yourself look good.
Well, obviously I use it every day and I use it probably for about an hour, but I know that many of my other friends can use it for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and it has effects.
I'm Dr. Nicola Rivers and I work in the health industry looking after students. There are reports to show that teens who spend a lot of time, the more time they spend on social media, the less time they have interaction with other human beings, the more lonely they become, and this loneliness can then lead to depressiveness and the inability, if you like, to share that with other humans. So it just gets worse and worse.
Well, let me start with the positives. I think it's great for families to keep in touch with each other. I think it's wonderful when people go off travelling or live in different parts of the world that they can hook up really easily and chat and show each other their children and parties and so on, and that's great. On the other hand, I think social media is very dangerous as well because it sucks people into what almost becomes a cult of behaviour. I would never imagine that the whole population, or most of the population, would be walking around the streets, for example, with their heads buried in a mobile phone, going onto apps, going into social media sites, and really making life completely different to that which I grew up with.
So another issue is that the teens' low interaction with their schools, their schoolmates, and this impacts their academic performance, has been related to excessive social media use. And there are reports that for sort of 12, 14-year-olds, if they use social media less than 2 hours a day, their social interaction at schools and their academic performance is still good. It can be very good and improve. Whereas for that age group and older age groups up to 18, if they use social media more than 2 hours a day, their social interactions at school, their interaction with the school and their academic performance can all deteriorate. They do less well, according to some of these studies, the more they use social media.
Social media has affected me personally, and I feel like a lot of other young girls will struggle with this issue, is that you're constantly comparing yourself to what other people are like on social media. For example, the celebrities, the influencers, like, they're always looking good, they're always got their makeup nice, their hair nice, they're all photoshopped, all the photos are really like different to what they would actually look like, and they're never going to post a photo where they look bad because they've got so much social media attention on them. And I think that just knocks a lot of people's confidence because their lifestyles are so different.
Mainly because I feel when I was a teenager and we had particular types of jeans, for example, we would all have to buy the same sorts of jeans to follow the fashion. Now everybody has to follow the fashions that are set by the social media, whether they be fashions of style or of attitude or opinions. And I think also everybody's given this kind of weird privacy that makes them entitled to say really rude and hurtful things about people.
Because you may see one day that your friend's gone to like Chesington or Fort Park, and then you sort of see that they're having a nice time, then you may feel that you want to go there the next day and compete and maybe get the most likes on your picture, and maybe people have like a positive look at you. I'd say sometimes, because not only does it affect you mentally, it may give you headaches as you're looking at a screen for a long period of time.